What's up, nerds? I'm the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Let's check if Twitch is also... Oh yeah, there. That's me. So, as always, hi Jonas. Thank you for stopping by. It's me, the Cactus. And we're gonna start by... Wait, I gotta mute myself for just a second. Alright, I'm back. We're gonna start. We're gonna walk. Haven't walked in a while. I mean, I've tried getting back into it, and then I had a few days where I actually, like, done it daily. By the way, just put it a bit further up. Okay. I've actually did it daily, and then I stopped again for some reason. Now tell me, Cactus, what day is it? It's a Saturday. It's Saturday, it's a stream day, it's time for Dragon Quest. I don't know, what day is it? Like, what do you want me to say? You're gonna tell me what special day it is, probably, I would assume. But to me, it's a Saturday. Would you look at that? The Renegade Cactus is live. It's the 31st of the month. That is also true. Weirdly enough, that is true. Which means tomorrow is the start of the next month. Tell me, why has it been 10 days since last stream? The answer might surprise you. The answer might shock you. The answer is... just cause. Mostly just cause. What have I been doing? Like, what have I been doing the past few days and all? Stuff. What day is it? 31st. I don't remember. Like, I know that there's been stuff lately. I mean, there was... Yeah, I've been to a... Like, I've been in Prague, we talked about that. Then I had a week where everything was a bit, like, packed full when I got back. Then the weekend after, I was busy as well. I wasn't at home for the whole weekend and immediately came back to work and all, and it was just, everything was a bit much. So what I mean by that is I'm back for now. Nah, it's just sometimes I don't feel like streaming, or I feel like streaming but don't have the energy or the time capacity. I mean, as long as I have my as long as I have my regular daily job, or almost daily job, as long as I have my regular job, I won't ever have a fixed stream schedule, pretty sure. Also, I wanted to, I mean, I don't need to apologize, is the thing, I don't need to apologize. I don't need to explain, but I wanted to go live, but had stuff on Tuesday that was going on, had stuff on Wednesday, the nerd quiz once again, we got third this time, which pretty good. Well, I have some fries with ketchup and mayo next to me right now. That's nice. I got my coffee, my trusty coffee. And yeah, I know, I don't need to, you're just curious. I don't mean as if you were accusing me, like I don't mean anything in that. I was just, every time I talk about, yeah, I couldn't because of this and that, it always feels like I'm apologizing. And like I said, I mean, like I keep saying, this is my channel, it's for the people. Like I love people watching my stuff, I love people watching me, but overall, if I don't feel like it, if I can't stream for whatever reason, if I can't upload a video for whatever reason, that's okay. It's the big thing. I don't ever wanna have the mindset of, oh no, I have to just, whatever happens, I have to put stuff on the channel. Like, if, God forbid, nah, let's not talk about that, but like, if anything severe happens, I don't wanna have the mental torture, no, the mental strain of just having to be like, but I have to. I mean, I'm trying my best, and I feel like it's going pretty well. And I mean, I want to stream more often, but for how much I streamed beforehand, I'm just pretty damn... We've upgraded pretty damn well the past year or so. But anyway, what time is it? 1:30. Cactus, if you're still streaming in 5 years, then I will promise you I will give you 500 members in one stream. All right. I'm gonna take a picture of that, because I will remember. Trust me, I will remember. I will remember. And I will for sure. I will for sure still stream in 5 years. At 500 members, that's a lot. Wait, 5 times 6. That's 2,500 euros. I'm just, you know. The thing is, if you give 500 members in one stream, that would be the goal that I set for a 24-hour stream. Which means if in 5 years I still stream and you keep your promise and give 500 members, then I will have to keep my promise. Exactly. I will have to keep my promise and do a 24-hour stream, which, holy shit. But hey, that's in the future. That's 2030. Damn, what a year. All right. You know what? Music is currently really funky. But what I wanna do is I wanna go in and start the game. It's been a while since I played Dragon Quest, especially. I feel like we haven't really made any progress in the past, I don't know how many times. 5 years, maybe I have a job that pays okay and I'm still young, so yeah, one time 2,500 wouldn't be that bad. The thing is, like, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Like, I currently could give someone or gift someone 2,500 bucks. I could do that. Right now, I have the money. Afterwards, I wouldn't have the money anymore. It's just, I could, but I won't. At least not currently. But I will. Sure. We'll talk again in 2030. 2030. Alright. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna start again, and I really need to check where the hell we need to go. Because I have no idea. I think. But damn, 2030 is only 5 years from now. Yep, it is. Alright, let's check. Gordon Bennett. That weren't easy, eh? But now look at us. With our very own ship and everything. Sweet as a nut. Will make us and got nowhere to hide. Yeah, we... Alright, they basically don't tell me anything. Chances are... Okay, yeah. Baccarat Casino. Oh yeah, it's a Whopper compared to the one in Pick'em. And it's got more different games and all. Okay, we want to go to the casino. True. I vaguely remember. Also, this feels a bit... Ah, yeah, it was slower than I usually walk in the beginning. Good evening. Okay, the casino. I would assume 5 years, I hope the sub prices stay the same. We'll see. But yeah, as long as I can, as long as I have a say in it, they will. Door is shut tight. It's a casino. It's the night. Like, immediately I thought, oh well, maybe it's because it's the night we can't go in there. But It's a casino. Hey you! And Golding owns and runs the casino, but he ordered it shut down the other day. The odd thing is, no one's seen hide nor hear of him since. What's going on? Okay. Guess this is where I'm supposed to say welcome to Baccarat, home of the world's biggest casino. But the casino's closed right now. Isn't going to reopen anytime soon. Oh well. Okay, so we need to find out who the hell is. Okay. I have a friend who works as one of the Golding family's bodyguards. He just dropped by to pay me a visit. Said he was leaving for some place called the Dark Ruins. No matter how hard I pressed, he wouldn't tell me why. Where are the Dark Ruins? I don't have a clue. Maybe you should ask around to the pub? In the hotel basement? Okay, see? That's good, that's good. That gives us an idea of where to go. So this is probably his house? This is Mr. Golding's mansion. I'm afraid Mr. Golding isn't seeing visitors at the moment. Please come again some other time. Alright, alright. So now we go to the pub in the basement of the hotel, or the inn. Where's the inn? Right. Is it just right this? Right here? Seems like it. Nope, that's the bank. Alright. So we're in. Yeah, okay. So basically it's everything at once. Okay, Angelo is poisoned. Which means you are... Nah, okay. With a murder in town. Don't know what is the world coming to. Oh, they had a murder in town. Alright, so we want to go to the church. No, wait, we don't need to go to the church to heal poison. We can heal poison ourselves. With Squelch. Oh no, we don't have enough MP. Okay. So now we go in to the inn. We're gonna heal everyone and then use Squelch in order to heal Angelo from his... relieve him from his poison. I should really drink the coffee first and then walk. And not walk or drink while walking. But then again, I'm stupid at times, so hey, who cares? Alright, so the basement. First of all, read a book. Cactus, what have you eaten today? I ate burgers, like self-made burgers that were a decent idea, but the execution wasn't great. They were okay, they were alright. It was just... the idea was better than the thing itself. Good or bad self-made burgers, like, they were alright. It's a book entitled A Non-Gambler's Guide to Baccarat. When one hears Baccarat, one inevitably thinks of casinos. But don't be fooled, there's more to this charming little town than gambling. Mid? Yeah, mid. Mid is pretty... explains it pretty well. I tried, I don't know if you've ever been to Burger King and eat the extra long chili cheese. Which is exactly what it sounds like. It's an extra long burger. Extra long, it's like just... And has chili cheese, a chili cheese sauce, and then some more chili cheese on it. And some jalapenos. And I tried to kind of like not recreate it, but I tried to do a little bit like that. Make his cheese sauce with jalapenos myself, and put some cheese on it and stuff. It was just... I was missing stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had technically all the ingredients, but it didn't come out as I wanted. It just tasted all right. Like I'm not mad that I made it. It's just it was really not the good stuff. Those who know Baccarat know that the town's secret treasure is none other than the Golding family mansion. Golding is famed as a connoisseur of the fine and folk arts, and his spectacular collection is a must-see for any visitors to Baccarat. Once you've had your fill of the casino, take a breather at the Golding mansion. So basically, we have a casino and a rich family. awesome, I guess. Well, I just love the Big Tasty bacon from McDonald's. The Big Tasty itself is pretty damn good. But the thing is, years ago, and I mean years ago, 2014. Yeah, the burger came out in 2014. I remember. And wait, defense 15. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. So, wait, let me just see, and then I'm gonna talk about the Big Tasty. $2014, that's 11 years ago. It is. Wait, what does the ring do that we have? Makes the wearer resistant to confusion. This would give back some MP if you use it as an item. We never really used that before, right? Yeah, let's give it to Angelo. Alright, so yeah, 2014. I remember this because a friend of mine and I, we ate it first in Germany. In Köln, in Cologne. When we were at the Gamescom, which was in 2014, the first one that we've been to. And then they brought it here as well, to Austria. And it was glorious. It was amazing. Like, the Big Tasty was actually a really good burger. Then they took it off the menu for a while. And after it came back, like there was I think a year later, maybe 2 years later, they brought the Big Tasty back. And it wasn't as good. Like, it was still really good, don't get me wrong. It's still, to this day, really good. But it wasn't the same. They changed the formula, they changed the sauce. And it was just the tiny little bit between, oh my goodness, this is still the greatest burger from McDonald's or any fast food chain that is available to me, to this is just a really good burger, but very expensive. And so I haven't had that in a while. I mean, recently, past few weeks I had it once, but just, they changed it. Trying to get ready for the evening crowd, and the bartender still hasn't come back. He said he had to talk with his friends who works in the hotel about something. If you happen to see him, tell him we could use help. But 2014 it was divine, and after that it was just really, really good. Yep, pretty much. ZPS boy says, Cactus, you can't run away from the problems of your past. Not even on a treadmill of no live stream. I can and I will! Watch me! No. Hi there, ZPS boy. Also, what's up? We are here, back with Dragon Quest. I know you want to see another game, but you won't. My friend, you won't see another game for now. It's Dragon Quest. We want to see how, like, we want to get some progress done, and ever seen a Bunny Girl show? No? You don't know what you're missing. Drop by tonight. Our bunnies are nocturnal animals. Ha ha ha. This is an adult, what's the word I'm looking for? Establishment. Ooh, let's steal from the Bunny Girls. Would make sense if there's, yep, some bunny outfits. Garter, yep. I think this is, oh no, isn't the full outfit. I thought you would get the full outfit in case you like haven't found it before. What does ZPS Boy want to see? ZPS Boy and I currently play Raven's Watch together in co-op because I finally got him to play Raven's Watch, because I told him ages ago that it's a good game and he might like it. He was like, then he suddenly tried it and now he's addicted. And today we got a great victory, and he just wants to go further. He wants more. Know what I'm saying? He's, oh, ooh, stuff's happening.
Okay, so tell me what happened the other day. The suspense is killing me.
Lucas, Hi there, and Cactus Rainbow. Thank you for stopping by.
All right already. But you've got to keep this under your hat, okay? This is between you and me.
And we're just... Huh? Do talk about your secrets. I had some puppet business to attend to, if you know what I mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You puppet beating piece of... Hi there. Lucas, how you doing? How are you, my friend?
I swear I won't say a word. We barmen know when to keep our mouths shut.
You defeated some puppet enemies in Clair Obscure, said BS Boy. These are mean. Close enough. And yeah, Lucas, Jonas made a deal with me, or rather, Jonas promised something, and that I find highly interesting. I find very, very interesting. Jonas want me to tell him, or do you want to tell him? Schneefchen, lurking the lurk out of this. Hell yeah. Lurk yeah, basically. Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. Looking at a trophy that you gave me, Cactus. That's good. That's good. I think you wanna say you. Okay, you tell them. So, Lucas, listen to this. You know Jonas, right? You know Jonas? The, like, greedy Jonas? Mr. Don't Give Renegade Cactus Money Jonas? We all know Jonas, right? So Jonas promised. By himself, like, unprompted. We talked about why I didn't stream the past few days, but other than that, unprompted. Jonas promised, if I am still streaming in 5 years, which, let's face it, I will be, in 2030, I was about to say in 2030, close enough. In 2030, if I still stream in 2030, Jonas will gift me 500 members in one stream. His words, not mine. If you scroll up in the chat, it could still be there. I don't know. I made a picture of it. I took a picture of it. But technically, Jonas promised 500 members, which is on his part 2,500 euros in 5 years if I still stream by then. And we're not talking about streaming, like streaming from now 5 years, but in 5 years if I still do streams every night. But yeah, 500 members in one stream, he rich as fuck. He plans to be by then. As far as I know, by now, or for now, he's not. The picture shall be the only evidence. The picture and this stream. I won't delete the VOD. I will not delete the VOD.
By the goddess, lower your voice. I assume you've heard about Mr. Golden's house being burgled.
Someone burgled. Jonas? How did you get to the money? How did you get the money?
Well, the fact is, Mr. Golding was murdered during a robbery.
Oh shit!
Murder! You mean Mr. Golding is dead? I told you to keep it down. That's why nobody's
Damn.
He isn't among the living anymore.
So, probably Dual Magus. Right?
But Mr. Golding was such a big man. You're trying to tell me he was killed by a random burglar?
Jonas' nickname is Young Money, no? Sure. They call him Young Money. And in 5 years, I will be Old Money.
Well, the really weird thing about it was that the burglar was a dressed as a jester.
Who could that be?
I didn't see him myself quite yet, but that's what they say.
Who is they? Who says that?
Jester, huh?
Nah, I just hope I can live off toast and the cheapest food for a couple of months. I mean, in 5 years I will be no money. True, true. I mean, the thing is, since, like, I would assume, Jonas, that Germany has the same thing with Urlaubsgeld and Weihnachtsgeld, so basically you get paid 14 times a year, not just 12, right? So if you just take like your 12th and your 13th and 14th paycheck together. Nah.
A strange one, this burglar. Seems he broke in, killed Mr. Golding, and left. He didn't take anything valuable. From the looks of it, he was after Mr. Golding's life, not his gold.
Damn.
I also heard that Cash and Carrie have ordered some men to find the jester and avenge their father's death.
The rich man's daughters or kids are called Cash and Carrie. Damn. It's like, what's your only purpose in life? Money. Yeah, we'll see. First Abitur, then job hunting, then payment. Sure. Yo, they're gerbil looking out of your pocket, yo. What? What's a gerbil doing in the pocket? Also, that's not how you write gerbil.
This is big.
And from behind the corner, we're like, we won't tell anyone either. Promise.
I'd better get back to my customers. See you later.
God, I love these. I love these, what's the word? These accents. I have to go back to my customers. See you later. Is that, what, is that supposed to be French? Like,
I'm sorry, I did not see you standing there.
that is the worst accent, no matter what it is.
Did you hear what we were talking about?
About the murder? Nah.
Forgive me for the strange question. A slip of the tongue.
That's a rodent in your pocket, yo. First of all, I know what you meant by gerbil, but that's not how you spell gerbil. Second of all, that's not how you spell rodent. A gerbil rodent. It's a gerbil rodent. Let me educate you. Gerbil rodent. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's how you write that. Whatever. Let's keep going back. We can't talk about money all the time. We cannot talk about money all the time, even if Lucas is in the chat. We are in this game. We wanna see some stuff. We wanna wanna find some stuff. Wrong and right, but still. We just wanna get on with the story. Everyone is good at least one thing. Cactus, English. True. A former friend of mine was very impressed by my English skills early on, and I remember he was like, he knew I was good at English in school, and was like, yeah, like, I don't know, he asked something like, boo. He asked like, yeah, can you like translate everything? And I was like, nah, of course not. But I know quite a lot of like words, and I can translate quite a lot. And he was like, okay, but then tell me, what's hemorrhoiden in English? I was like, that's probably hemorrhoids. He was like, shit, you're a genius. He told his girlfriend then, yeah, he's amazing at in English. He could even tell me what hemorrhoids is in English. Like, why? But okay, thank you, I guess. And hi, Monica, thank you for stopping by. We are on the top of the casino, and we just found out that the owner of the casino and the big rich man in this town, he dead. Exactly, said Bears Boy, he dead. And now said Bears Boy, I finally realized what you mean by there's a gerbil in my pocket. You were talking about the character. And yes, we have a little, I don't remember what it's called, that little thing. But yes, we have a gerbil in our pocket, a rodent. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I got a new haircut today and shot some sweets. Ooh, sweets are good. New haircut. Bald? Jonas, are you bald right now? Alright, bartender is back here. You heard everything we were talking about upstairs? What? Look, cut me some slack and don't tell anyone else, okay? If word gets around, I'll be in deep doo-doo. Let me propose a deal. And yes, I'm on purpose talking the weirdest accent because he's doing the same. You keep your mouth shut and I promise you to tell you what I know. What do you say? Sure. You mean you don't have a gerbil in your actual pocket? Not a gerbil. I got a cactus. Green screen, hooray! Also, you slow today. In-game? Yes. Alright, Cash and Carrie sent a posse after the man who killed their father. They want revenge, they tried to kill their father. And I hear they headed straight for some island north of Baccarat. Word is there's some ruins on the island, it make for a perfect hideout. Nice, now we need to know where we need to go. You got a mini cactus? I do. I mean, with the green screen you don't really see it. But it's a cactus with a head. And wanna know what's under the head? A USB port. It's a USB stick. And a very cute one at that. Why do you have your a cactus in your actual pocket? And did you once again put a sticker somewhere? Recently, I have not. Ever since I came back from Prague, I've not been to places where I haven't been yet. So no. And why do I have an actual cactus in my pocket? Huh? It's a USB stick. We can't be absolutely sure it was Dulmegas who killed the Golding, but I'm quite sure we can be sure enough to be sure. I mean, yes. We heard that apparently it was a guy dressed as a jester who killed the most important person in this town and who didn't take anything from the rich person, just their life, so... Oh, blimey. I love this picture. It's so well painted. Renegade, why don't we go and have a look at those ruins on the island to the north? Maybe we'll be able to find some kind of clue. That's nice advertisement for cactus merchandise. I see what you did there. I should be sponsored by everything that sells anything cactus related. And the one thing that the one kind of sponsor that I would really want would be any kind of G Fuel, Level Up, G Subs, whatever they are all called, like the gamer drinks, the gamer energy drinks, powder things, because they have all kinds of flavors, and I just want to have a cactus flavor. The end. Dolmega seems to be unemployed. He has so much free time murking all the important people. Exactly. Alright, we are fully healed, right? Yes, we are. So let's exit the city, see where we are, gather our thoughts. And I think they said it was a little island north of Baccarat. Alright, I see it. It's not a little island north of Baccarat, but it is an island. Let's see where, if we could get to our ship, where would we get to our ship? I would buy a cactus shaker cup. Exactly. It would just work. But thank you. Good to know. Okay, today we're gonna try. Greenland is an island. I mean, true. Today we're gonna try and not spend hours upon hours of fighting. Alright. Are you a monster on the bridge, or are you... Yep, that is a monster. You seem like a recruitable monster. The raging rooster appears. Interesting. Oh yeah, we can call the Bunchy Bunch. Bunchy Bunch appears. And the rooster might become a member of the Bunchy Bunch once we defeat him. But isn't that the best way to stream, just fighting and talking all the time? It's great for just talking streams, but The thing is, as much as I love this game, and as much as I love playing this game, I don't want to be playing this game next year as well. Like, I want to be done in the nearer future. Like, we still have way to go, like a long ways to go. Yes, take him with us. Foul Fighter, Raging Rooster. Like, I definitely want to finish this game at some point. I'll buy a Cactus Shift Stabber. Like, first things when I just looked over there, I thought it said Sith lightsaber. And I don't know about the Sith, but a Cactus lightsaber sounds really cool. Let's try and flee again. For the kids, of course. Let me see when we started this. I think it was this year, right? But I would assume sometime early this year. Like January, February? I would guess. Also, yes on the saber. Yep, definitely. A Spitnik appears. I just love it. By the way, how long have I been walking? I mean, stream is 36 minutes, so around that. 4 months. It was the second stream after Thankmas, just after the Pokemon roguelike. Oh yeah! So, like I said, it was early this year. So it was end of January or early February. Makes sense, makes sense. And the thing is, this game is quite long. Like, it's a JRPG, of course it's long. And there are so many other games that I wanna play, but the problem is, I have so much that I wanna play and I don't have the time for that. I would have to play like 7 games at the same time, pretty much every day, to get close to what I wanna play like in a year or whatever. Like, I got games that I wanna play at some point, like you wouldn't believe it, out the wazoo, as they say. Bomb Boulder appears. We're gonna fight those because I think there was something that they can do that are again a drop that I like. Goddamn, Beatman has been 6 months ago. Time flies. Boy with beat a jet engine. I meant by not boy with beat. How did by become... Oh, I meant by, not boy with beat. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing to get these results. I have no idea. I'm gonna take off these things and I'm gonna pull back my hair. It's getting warm in here. Weird if it's a sunny day and you start walking. I'm probably also gonna open the window. And I'm back. Alright. Mark the bomb boulder. Bomb boulder that goes down. But I think we need some item like rock bomb shard or whatever. And I think only the regular rock bombs drop that. Well, good evening, sir. Beatman has been 6 months ago. Time flies by like a jet engine. That makes sense. Okay, now it makes sense. But yeah, it really does. Alright, where is the next port, basically? Because with the ship we can get on land wherever, mostly. But we can't get on the ship wherever, right? We are dazzled. You know what? Let's call the team. Let's call the Bunchy Bunch. Doesn't matter if we are dazzled or not, because the Bunchy Bunch isn't. But yeah, I say it often, but one of my favorite YouTubers is Wonderbots. And that guy is a machine when it comes to content. Because he puts out usually like somewhere between, I would say, 4 and 7 whole videos a day. Because he just streams different games, cuts that up, puts that out as videos, sometimes records videos, not streaming them, and stuff like that. It's just he puts out so much. And the thing is, he is a full-time YouTuber and streamer, so he can't just do that. But just like streaming. Oh wow, we saw the grid there for a second. Basically streaming for 5 to 10 hours and then cutting that up. I can't do that. I mean, I could technically do that, but then I wouldn't really have anything else besides work and streaming. But that's why I say, as long as I have my regular job, I won't be able to stream nearly as much as I want, or put out nearly as much content for games that I want to show off as much as I want. Alright, where is the next? Our ship is down there. There has to be a port somewhere, so I'm just gonna keep going here. Also, there is a chest right next to that little church thing, but I would assume there's a port nearby. And dude, I just looked at the stream that first got me into watching your stream 7 months ago. It's been a while. And it's great that you stuck around. What can I say? But yeah, I mean, we talked about it, but next year, in I think June or whatever, will be the 10th anniversary of this channel. Like, I've been doing this for 9 years now. It's so weird to think about. Then I saw your last For Me First, Digimon World. Lovely. Love me some Digimon World. Treasure chest is locked. We unlock it. And we find a Tough Guy Tattoo. That increases... Am I late? What do you mean? Am I late? Late to the channel? Nah. Is it am I late the question, or is it am I late the expression? Oh look, Krillin again.
It was a clear sunny day, just like today. That's when he saw it. What do you mean, what? That man running across the sea, of course. The brother inside will tell you all about it.
I mean, I saw your last Digimon World stream, and that was my first Digimon World stream, so yeah, to the channel. Gotcha. Alright. Ooh, would you look at that? A chicken! This church was actually built as a place for traveling pilgrims to rest for the night. But I see no reason not to offer a bed to any traveler, pilgrim or not. Oh, that's nice, thank you. But before we go in there, there is a cow. Hello there. Renegade finds a bottle of fresh milk. Thank you. Now we got a friend. Okay, I can't get over there. Ooh, we see a blue orc. Lovely. I'm sorry, slimes appear? I'm sorry, slimes appear? We're gonna throw everything at them. But I'm sorry, slimes appear? Just regular slimes? Alright. You just love your work that much, is what you want to say, and the colleagues there. Work is alright, the colleagues though. That best boy, of course. What you know what I love about my work? I really do enjoy the work hours that I have. I do enjoy getting paid. I do enjoy talking to my colleagues, some of them. And I would so enjoy getting paid for something else and not having to work there anymore. 7 months of watching stream, and according to YouTube, you've been in timeout 8 times, Jonas. Damn! Nightbot and I are in a serious relationship. Sounds about it. Sounds like it. Haven't seen Nightbot in a while. Hope they're okay. They sure are. Hello there. Faithful servant of the goddess. How may I help you? Yeah. We gotta save. Thank you. By the way, I assume... I think you gotta go with a few caps lock A's, Jonas, if you want to get blocked again. But I assume Lucas wasn't in the chat anymore when we talked about the promise. No, wait, he was, right? Was he? No, I'm confused. I don't know. Maybe he was. Maybe he wasn't. Alright. Nightbot didn't do anything yet. But I mean, don't try and force it, Jonas. It will come naturally sooner or later anyway. Hello there. If you follow the road in front of the church, you'll soon see the town called Baccarat. There's a really big casino there. There's something a bit weird going on. It used to be open every day of the year, but it's suddenly been shut down. None of the books interest me, but there's a ladder upstairs. It's getting really warm. That's my biggest problem. My biggest problem with spring and summer and doing like physical stuff. It's still getting so warm. I already feel the sweat coming. I don't like that.
They say you're a dab hand with the old sword. Can't use the special skills you learned with that when you switch it to another weapon. They just won't work. Well, not usually anyway, huh? So it's sometimes best to hang on to your old weapon, even if you've gone and got yourself a new one. But what do you mean, not always? Then you can equip it when the time's right for the special skill you want to use. That's what the pros do, you see. That's what I do! That's what I do! Hello there, travelers. You must be exhausted. Why don't you stay there for a while? Stay here for a while, whatever. Yes. I mean, 10 more minutes or like 14 more minutes and then I'm gonna be done with walking for today. But I think once the stream is over and sun went down, I mean the sun is already going down, but once the stream is over, I might just go for a walk outside as well. Outside. Alright. Now, what about you? Skills are the new techniques you learn. Skills are new discoveries. Skills are the souvenirs you collect on this rich journey that we call life. If you've ever got a question about skills, you just come to me and see, is there anything I can help you with? I mean, thank you and all. And she would tell me the points to the next DXP to the next level, which any and all. Wait, I was about to say any and all churches can do, but is she talking about like our sword skills? How many points? Because that is actually useful. Because just having, we know about skills. Which of your skills? Okay, that's really cool. Oh yeah, we don't have, we have only 2 points in swords. Spears. Currently at rank 8 out of a total of 10. Need another 9 points to reach the next spear. Nice. What about courage though? Courage is currently at rank 2? Have we put some points in there? Okay, whatever, but that's very interesting and useful. I've not been able to sleep a wink since I saw it. I mean, no one expects to see a jester come running across the sea like that. He's like, he ran off along the shoreline, so he was probably heading for Baccarat. Just wish I could put the image out of my head. Maybe it was some kind of phantom. I mean, a man of the cloth, a man who's a firm believer, sees someone walking over water and is shocked. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we wanna keep going and see where, like, where's, like, where do I go in order to get to, I mean, again, I see the ship down there, but do I really need to get the ship from down there and go all the way around? There has to be another, like, harbor somewhere, right? I mean, I see, so we're gonna keep going a little bit along these lines, and then there's another way that are another area that I want to check out. Because we could go back to Baccarat and go back a little bit to the south. Zoom out. Because here maybe. But I think there is like nothing there. I spit on my screen. I don't like that. Our friend, the cow. I like that. Okay, I definitely want to go over there at some point. Remember when we were sailing all the way around the north of the island and couldn't find any ports? I remember. But also you can't just, like, anchor somewhere. But yeah, I guess we have to. Let's go back to Baccarat for a second. Let's go back to Baccarat and see if we can get somewhere. Like, oh, see, found it. We got our ship somewhere around here. Okay, we turn all the way around and go this direction, I think, and somewhere over here. Haha. Cactus, do you think the indie video game music is better than the newest music that has been released by celebrities? Depends. It depends on what kind of celebrities. Are you asking, like, is video game music better than pop music? Then I would say yes and no. Video game music is better at being video game music than pop music. Pop music, though, with lyrics and all, generally better at being pop music. But I mean, there are some games, like, for example, Expedition 33, Clair Obscur, which just has incredible music from someone who is, if I remember correctly, is someone who never made, like, anything in that regard. So that's just absolutely incredible. And I mean, some indie music is so good. Again, just look at one of my favorite games of all time. Look at Hades. The music in Hades is très magnifique, as the Swiss people say. I mean, wait, that was supposed to be a joke, as in the Swiss don't talk in French, but they do. Parts of Swiss talks in French, right? So yeah. Well, I'm lifelong addicted to Dead Cells, and I just love that one track. I mean, Dead Cells I've only played for a little bit, and I remember it had great music. Just checking. 52 minutes, gotcha. Disembark, yeah. See, you can just disembark, it's that easy. I recently, oh my goodness, okay. I recently played Swiss People Speak Switzerlandish, in case you didn't know. Thank you. Thank you. But now I'm currently on the channel playing Metabots for the GBA, the Game Boy Advance, the little, you know, the little one. The intro to that game is the definition of the meme. It's just a kid's game. You don't need to go that hard. And then having a flaming piano, or in this case, guitar. That is so damn good. If it was only that easy when we first tried to dock on. Yep. Sadly, it wasn't. Alright.
Surely it's too dangerous to carry on pursuing this fool. I mean, look at what he did to Golding. Huh? Who are you? Interesting. I thought there was no one on this island besides us and Golding's murder.
He told us about Golding's murder.
Let me give you a piece of advice. Steer clear of the old ruins. Ignore me at your peril. You have been warned.
I mean, he means well, but we're gonna go to the ruins. We know we're gonna go to the ruins. Hello, mister, you look funny.
We chased the chest all the way here, but now that's come to the crunch. Just can't see any hope of victory against someone strong enough to overpower Mr. Golding. But now we've come this far, we can hardly just turn around and go home. Oh, what to do, what to do. The words Gold Rush are carved on the wheel. It appears to be the name of the ship. Why did the jester have to choose such a spooky hideout? If it wasn't so creepy here, we wouldn't hesitate to go after him. I mean, makes sense. By the way, Expedition 33, that I mentioned, now that I mentioned it, is a game that I definitely want to play at some point. And I was thinking about streaming it, but I kind of feel like, I don't know, maybe not, maybe yes, maybe not. I'm still unsure about that. By the way, now we fight, because we want to see how strong that team is. And Expedition 33, from what I've seen from it, I've seen the prologue that people were raving about, and I've seen like
What game? Expedition 33. Game that came out a few weeks ago, I think, and people are raving about it. People love it. And like I said, I've watched a bit of it. I've watched the prologue, and I've watched like the first 10-15 minutes after the prologue, maybe 20 minutes. Holy shit, that game is a beauty. The writing is great. The story is incredible. And it's just, the music, as we talked about, is just gorgeous. Everything about this game is just beautiful. Just stream it, yeah. It's a thing. I could, and I'm thinking about it actively. Screw it, put all the points in here. By the way, is there like any way we can heal or save? That is a weird looking. There are multiple weird looking monoliths, pillars, something. Okay, now there are multiples. I would assume. Wait, we're gonna check it. I would assume that the port here is a zoom target, right? No. No. We cannot teleport here. And maybe if once we go in, maybe there are also tree trunks. They could be, but they are like, they look weirdly man-made, don't they? Also, now they are definitely monoliths. And yeah, the problem, what I said before with, I have so many games that I want to play and so many games that I actually want to stream. Because some games definitely work really well as just videos. And some games would just be great to stream. But the problem is, I want to stream, like, I want to stream this, right? A 50-hour plus, somewhere between 50 and 100-hour JRPG, right? I want to stream some roguelites here and there. I want to stream the roguelite roulette here and there. I technically still have to stream, or have to, I definitely want to stream Super Mario Mon again, because I said, hey, we're gonna play this more often now, and then haven't played it like after the second time or whatever. And then there are so many other games that would be like, again, JRPGs that take ages to finish. I like one of the games that is on my list and has been on my list for a while. Oh, Super Mario Mario Mon mentioned, yeah. A game that's been on my list for a while now, but I know that I won't stream this year, maybe not even next year, is Valkyria Chronicles, which is such a gorgeous game. A gorgeous game, but a weird one, and as far as I know, a long one. And then technically there are other JRPGs, like I said, there is just Persona. I would love to stream Persona, but that's even longer than this game. And I don't want to have like a whole year of just one game. But also I want to have all those games on the channel, because I want to play them. Could someone tell me why every ad of a game is the same with the elements? It's the same if it's the same group or same element. Like every Temu ad is the same. Capitalism, exactly. It's just basically it's the very simple thing why many let's say why many mobile games or whatever are very much the same, or many even AAA games with hero shooters like Overwatch and others. Many of them are technically the same, just packaged differently. Some MOBAs were the same because it works, like one game works, and then other studios are like, or executives of studios, usually not the developers themselves, but other executives are, that made money, we want that. They're like, but we could make something else. No, we want that. Copy it. Like, and then put something else on top of it so that it looks like ours. Know what I mean? Because it works, so let's try and make it work again and again and again and again until it doesn't work a few times,
and then we look for something else that works. That's why we got all the remakes of old movies. That's why we got like new additions to series, like to movie series that are old. Oh, would you look at that? Dulmagus. Look everyone, it's the boss fight. We're done with the game. Ha ha ha, wink wink. Seriously, I have no idea how long this game is, but I know we're not nearly done. Oh, would you look at it? Nothing left. Dragon Quest games are notoriously have fake out endings. Like, I don't know about the story of this game. I really, this is the furthest I've ever been in this game. There is a high chance that we actually fight Dulmagus now, win against Dulmagus, and get the scepter. There's a high chance. But in doing so, we probably release some ancient evil that is the final boss. Creepy. Alright. Let me just see. 61 minutes, damn! Alright, that's a great place to end walking and sitting down and keep playing. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself for just a second. But Cactus, you said you would mute yourself for just a second. That was definitely half a minute or more. I know. You leave big money making companies alone, you hear me? They suffered enough, wiping their tears with dollar bills. Definitely. Oh nice, we're just in the dark. Don't see anything at all. Do we hear anything? I don't know. I don't hear anything right now. Oh, interesting. Basically turned us around.
When you all set off so bravely, we decided it was time we did the same. So perhaps you could fill us in.
We hear laughing. Oh, nice.
I see. The dark aura coming out of the ruins is some kind of barrier set up by Dulmagus, is it?
It is. And now we switch from coffee to water.
So we have to break through that before we can fight him then. But how? How do you break through darkness?
If only there was a thing. Just heard creepy laughter. Okay. If only there was a thing that can break through darkness. But alas, there is nothing that can break through darkness.
Ah, wait a minute.
Oh,
How
okay.
about the magic mirror of Argonia? People say that can dispel the dark. You never know. It might do the trick. If I remember rightly, Argonia's off to the southeast of Baccarat, isn't it?
No water while exercising. Tisk. Nope. Coffee while exercising. Argonia. We've been to Argonia multiple times. Now, alright, Dark Ruins. Great. We can zoom back here. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Here we can heal. By the way, what about our alchemy pot? I didn't have anything in it. Interesting. We surely have more healing things, right? Have we not bought anything? Okay, that's why we haven't had anything in it yet. Because we didn't buy enough stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Well,
Let's go back in. Now, tell me. Can anyone tell me why, even though I just, like, drank coffee and all, as soon as I sit down, I start getting tired? Like, I know I just walked for an hour, but I just walking, right? And I drank some coffee, which of course doesn't work immediately and stuff like that, but I've been drinking it for an hour, basically. It's just 80 coins. Holy shit, I should have gone somewhere else. Whatever. Cactus because your body's used to it. To coffee? I mean, yeah, kinda. But not that much. Like, I mean, sure it is, used to it. Or used to being tired when I'm sitting down also. That's also true. Now, the Mirror of Argonia. Let's see. Oh yeah, we couldn't get in here into the castle because the prince was... A prince ran away, right? It's because now that you stopped walking, the tide caught up to you. That must be it. But yeah, it was the prince was to be... Was to become a man with some... Not ritual, but some kind of... You know, the other thing. Oh, also, looking at this guy. A game that I definitely want to play at some point is... Dragon Quest... Torneco the Great, the Brave Adventures of Torneco, something like that. Basically, Dragon Quest Mystery Dungeon. Like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series, like the other Mystery Dungeon series. But with a guy that looks pretty much like this guy. Where you are a brave or kinda down on his luck like merchant who has to go into the mystery dungeons. It's a very cute game for the PS1. Oh, can go in and out of the castle whenever you want now. Prince Charmless has been found at least, so the doors are open now. Grandpa looks like a soccer ball. I mean, not wrong. Definitely not wrong. Okay, we probably... Like, the Mirror of Argonia sounds like... Oh, look, another soccer ball. I see it. I see it. But the Mirror of Argonia sounds like it would be somewhere with the royal family, right? That looks like the protagonist of a Final Fantasy side game. Right? Speaking of Final Fantasy side games, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles is a game that I definitely want to play at some point. So many games that I want to play. So little time, and by so little time I mean I have enough time. Don't get me wrong. But it's just not in the cards. I'm just running up. I don't know where they all are. That was a sneeze. Damn. Alright, I would assume that, like, Prince, King, whatever, they're not necessarily here. Love being a guard. It's great fun and the view's amazing. The only drawback is that it can get a bit chilly out here in the wind. Sure. We're gonna run all the way back down, all the way back down, and by that I mean all the way back down, all the way back down. And look for the royal family or whatever. Hello, you are not a royal family. Sounds like the prince can't stand them, but I absolutely adore lizards. They are indispensable when it comes to black magic. It's hard for us royal magicians to understand why the prince is so afraid of them, when we have no problems with them whatsoever. That's a lot of Alright. I just wanted to see if there are any books that I could read, but it doesn't look like a readable area.
Oh, a magic mirror? Yes, I have a feeling there's something like that among the royal treasures, but I can't be sure. Even if it is here in Argonia, you'll need the king's permission if you want to borrow it, or even lay eyes on it.
Yes, where can I find the king? Please and thank you and bye-bye. It appears to be the diary of a female royal official. Of course, I never go anywhere without wearing my scholar's specs. They are simply perfect for an uncommonly quick-witted girl like me. I'm not like the other girls. But my hat, oh, it's a disaster. So hideously uncultured. If only I had that reflected
If only I had a head that reflected my superior intelligence as well as my spectacles do. I suspect that I could combine the scholar's specs with a hat to make the perfect piece of headwear, but I simply couldn't bear to sacrifice them. What to do, what to do. I lie awake at night, fretting about it. You know it isn't easy being a beautiful genius. Renegade discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot. Clever chap cap is a hat plus scholar specs. Someone's mighty loving themselves, basically. Hello? Oh, nice. Treasure chest is locked. We don't care. Oh? There's a small hole in the wall. Send Munchie through? Yes. It's been ages since we played with Munchie. Munchie power! Full throttle ahead. I said full throttle ahead. We don't know what we're looking for, we don't know where we're going or why we did that, but there was a hole, so we sent Munchie through. This hole appears to be over the room below. Look through it. Room below appears to be empty. Is that like... Do we need to scout it out, basically, before we can go in? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Who is Munchie? This. Alright, we found out that the room below us is empty. That was very important because while we're running straight ahead, we look like Pumbaa the warthog. True? True. Alright, we go into the room right below us that is currently empty. Apparently. Nope, this is not the room that we saw. This is the chamber of the late queen. Ever since his wife died, King Clavius has been easier than ever on Prince Charmles. Well, I'm just here to steal stuff. Thank you. This one, I want to open this one. Thank you for letting me steal stuff. I mean borrow. I was just borrowing stuff. Also, this is mine, and this money is mine. You don't deserve it. Okay, but is this? Yes, this is the room that we were looking at. Why did we look at that room? And also, can we mentally communicate with Munchie? I have no idea. Permanently increase the strength of a single ally. I mean, we gotta go with the Angus. Also, defense of... Like, the defense is not great, but it increases the chance of dodging and of evading. Surely not because we'll eavesdrop on something in this room, someone in this room at some point. We would never. Never. We're definitely gonna do that soon. But can we, like... Okay, I mean, ZBS boy, I know you're still here. Doesn't that look like the human main city in World of Warcraft? What's it called? What's it called? Damn it. Stormwind. Doesn't this look like Stormwind? A part of Stormwind? Like, that is definitely Stormwind, you mean? Exactly. A bit. If I could have a griffin right now to fly above it, I would do so. Look! Another soccer ball. It's Majin Buu!
I say, who are you? I don't believe you're members of the castle staff. How dare you to enter a room of a royal prince without permission? Do you not realize who I am? Honestly, what a nerve. I could call the guards in an instant, you know. If you don't want to be manhandled by them, then I suggest you leave immediately.
No.
First, I'm gonna steal from you. Thank you for the 30 gold coins. Very nice of you. Now I'm gonna go over there and read your books. It's a magazine called Big Boy Wonderland. Think you're a big boy? There's a secret club out there, and it may be just what you're looking for. Can't reveal the exact location there, but believe us, it's well worth the trip. If you happen to find it, make sure to ask for Puffy. She's dynamite with a short fuse. Different kind of travel guide. That's Prince Charmele's room there. I can't help but worry that he might try and run off again. But if you try to watch over him all the time, he moans and bawls like you would believe. Ah, this job will be the death of me. Don't ask, don't tell. Pretty much. Well, a small boy with a big belly equals disappointment. Damn. Alright, I just, is there... Okay. Damn it! I just want to find someone from the royal family other than the kid. Like, other than the... I want to find the father, the king, probably, right? I'm skinny and happy, that's nice. Alright. Let's see if we can find some more books, and then let's see if we can find the king or someone. And stupid. Well, as long as you're happy. It's a logbook entitled Prince Charmele's Observation Log. March 23rd. The prince was captured this morning. He had escaped from his room by fashioning a rope out of his curtains. He was undoubtedly planning to head to the casino at Baccarat. The prince remains unrepentant. June 4th. The prince was captured this afternoon. Jeff, Jill! Hi there! Prince was captured this afternoon. He hid himself inside a barrel, apparently with the intention of sneaking out of the city. He even prepared a special barrel with holes in the bottom, allowing him to move when nobody was looking. Prince can be surprisingly resourceful when he wants to be. Actually, not the stupidest idea. I mean, it's not a great idea, but it's not the stupidest idea. It's a book entitled True Tales of the Truly Terrifying. The following is an absolutely true story. I heard it from my friend's sister the other day. About a month ago, she went mushroom hunting in the forest to the east. On her way back, she noticed that something was wrong. Birds were falling from the trees. Rabbits and fawns writhed on the ground in agony. All of them were foaming at the mouth. The forest is usually a place of peace, but on this day it was more like hell on earth. What fiendish power was behind this devilry? That's when she noticed a song. An eerie and grotesque voice, like nothing she'd ever heard before, was issuing from holes in the ground. Moments later, her sight darkened and she swooned. When she came to, she was back in her own bed. A hunter had found her unconscious body and brought her back to the village. To this very day, she shudders to recall the scene. The worst part, she says, is that she can't get the words to the song out of her mind. Dig dug, dig, dig dug. The freaking moles, of course. Raid Shadow Legends. No, no! The horror! Book is entitled Agility and You. Many items for increasing agility utilize the agility ring as a fundamental ingredient. Take Mercury's bandana, for example. It is made by combining something that protects your head, definitely not a bandana, with an agility ring. Do we have an agility ring? Probably not. There's a ring of clarity. There's a lady's ring. There's a strength ring. Agility ring. We do. And wouldn't you know it, we do have a bandana. So I would assume we're gonna try and see if that is the right thing. I mean, I would assume it is. Like, what else would it be? Hell yeah. We're onto something here. Yes. Alright, so Jeff Jill, just to recap, we've been to the Dark Ruins, we've seen dual magus enter the Dark Ruins, we went in and went straight back out, and now we're here to get the mirror of Agamemnon, no, of Argonia, that's what it's called. But for that, I need to find the freaking king or someone to ask him, hey, can we borrow your freaking mirror? I mean, is it as easy as just going in here? No, okay. You are not the king, right?
I only just heard this, but apparently there's some kind of agreement between Dardane and Argonia. They say if a boy and a girl are born in each kingdom, they have to marry. The agreement was made a long time ago, so Prince Chambles and Princess Medea are fulfilling a vow their grandparents made. I wonder what it's like to be engaged from the minute you're born. Do you think they're happy about it?
I mean, I don't know, but Prince Chambles is currently basically, what's the word, betrothed to a horse. He doesn't know it, but Medea is a horse right now.
Can you believe that they finally found Prince Chambles hidden in a barrel of all things? He must be braver than we thought to endure so many days stuck in a tiny space like that.
Brave? Maybe. Alright, now where is the frickin' king? Yo, where's your king, man?
Have you heard? Seems Prince Chambles was so scared of doing the initiation that he hid himself in a barrel. Ridiculous, isn't it? Bet the wedding would be off if the Princess of Dardane ever got wind of it. Oh yeah, that was meant to be a secret. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I wouldn't dream of it. And we're back here. Where the F is the throne room? It shouldn't be hard to find, right? The throne room should be like readily not available, but findable, easily findable. Let me guess, you're planning to stream for 2 hours? Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Both King Clavius and his older brother Eltrio completed the initiation with no fear whatsoever. But Prince Chambles is such a coward. Whining about how lizards are so scary and frightening, he should be ashamed of himself. Just leave him be. I'm just saying. We've been here, right? That's the room. Yeah, that's the room. And on the other side is the Chambles boy, I think. Where is the freaking... Where's the king? I mean, there's one more area. We're gonna go up here and here. Please? Mr. King, man? That, yeah. Didn't really look like it, but well, maybe he's in here. This seems like a kingly... There's a mirror in Argonia. Take it with us. Elfin elixir. Ooh. If I ever see Cactus getting a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, then I can't wait to talk about it in the next stream. If you ever see me do a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, you know that they paid the big bucks. You know that they paid me ungodly amounts of money. I mean, this is a very nice castle. But where the heck is the freaking king? It shouldn't be that hard to find, right? I know it's at least 6 digits. Definitely. Hey, where's your father? I demand an audience with someone that I can't find. But yeah, we would definitely get a bunch of money for that. Like, holy... It shouldn't be... Have we been here? Rate be like 99,999 euros. Cactus be like, nah. I mean... with 99,999 euros, we could talk about it. We could talk about it.
Your Majesty, are you feeling poorly?
Hi.
Did those travelers cause you some trouble?
No, I'm fine. One of them reminded me of someone, but I must be mistaken.
100,000 euros, Cactus, yes. Let's be honest, I would take 100,000 euros. I would make Raid Shadow Legends. Advertisement, I would make some content if they wanted me to. For 100,000, yes. Hey yo, Kingy boy. Give me the mirror, please.
The magic mirror? But it's a precious royal heirloom. Why on earth do you require it? Explain yourself.
I can't. I don't speak.
I understand. However, as I have said, the magic mirror is a treasure of the royal family. I cannot simply give it to you.
My thoughts exactly. One of them reminded me of someone, but it was only me, like... For 50,000? Probably. At least the advertisements, not necessarily the content.
I knew he'd say no.
C'est la vie, I suppose. It was a lot to ask.
So now what? How are we going to avenge my brother's death without that mirror?
If what you say is true, you must have survived a great many ordeals on your travels.
If you help my son with his initiation, I might be able to part with the mirror for a little bit. Also, Jonas, why do you keep asking my price for Raid Shadow Legends? Are you in cahoots with them? Do you want to recruit me for Raid Shadow Legends? If so, say it now, or forever hold your peace.
That means your fighting skills must be on a par with those of my soldiers.
But your Majesty, you can't possibly plan to use those travelers instead of royal guardsmen.
It's the same plot that it was in Dragon Quest XI as well, kinda.
Well surmised, Chancellor. Listen to me carefully. I rule with a fair hand, but I cannot grant every request that is made of me.
Understandable.
However, if the royal family owes someone a debt of gratitude, I consider it my duty to fulfill it. You need the magic mirror. Then accept my request. If you complete the task I set forth for you, you may have the mirror.
Now seriously, 10,000. 10,000 bucks for a Raid Shadow Legends commercial? The answer is probably yes. 10,000 still sounds like very good money.
Summon the prince!
At once, Your Majesty.
The request concerns my son, Prince Charmels.
He's actually called Prince Charmels! Lovely!
To become king of Argonia, one must undertake a special initiation ceremony. There is some risk to life and limb, and the prince is unwilling to do it. As a father, the thought of putting my own son in danger pains me. But he must pass the initiation if he is to succeed me to the throne.
5,000? No.
It is the tradition of our kingdom. I was considering sending a detail of royal soldiers to protect him during the rite. However, I fear it will ruin his reputation. So my request is this. You outsiders
will accompany my son to the royal hunting ground. Naturally, this would remain completely confidential. It is vital that everyone believes my son passed the initiation on his own.
Your Majesty, Prince Charmles is...
What is it this time?
The prince has run off again. I'm extremely sorry, Your Majesty. This is all my fault. I'll bring Prince Charmles to Your Majesty as soon as we can find him. As your humble and faithful servant, I beg...
You incompetent fool! Please pardon my outburst. But we cannot continue this discussion without my son.
So, the classic JRPG, or just RPG trope of we want, or basically in many stories, like it's also in books and all, but we want this. We technically know where to get this, but in order to get it, we need to do this. But oh, we can't do this yet because, and this because of, and by. So we now need to find the prince, of course. Once we have found the prince, let's just check that weird little the nook. Let's just go in with our spy on the inside and see if he's maybe like in a room somewhere. It wasn't this room, but let's just walk around. I don't remember where we are, where we're going. Isn't this Charmles' room? Yeah. Prince just appeared out of nowhere and then disappeared into the west wing of the castle. Tried to catch him, but he slipped by. He's so fast, it's maddening. He might even be quicker than a liquid metal slime. Alright, the west wing. So, if this is north... West wing is over there. Okay, gotcha. So, the other side. That's good, that's good. I think the prince is in there, but the door is locked so I can't get in. What is he up to? Oh no, the door is locked, so he's not necessarily, like...
Huh? Who is it? Well, you can't just go away. No matter how much you beg and plead, I shall not leave this room. And don't even think about forcing your way in. If you do, I'll bite off my tongue and die.
Damn. Sorry. So now we need to go back down here, go up the... Oh. Interesting. This is not where we need to go. We need to go around, I think, right? Okay, let's see if I can find back to the room that I need to go to. So this seems to be the only way in here, right? Yeah, so we definitely need to go to the other side. Go back in. That is so Stormwind, it's incredible. Alright. Good thing that this castle is very small and easy to navigate. No wait, this is just a little balcony. Yeah. We want to go up, over, and then look down. Up, over, and down. Everyone got the plan? Great. This also brings me outside. Is it a good outside? Yes, it brings us up and over. And now we need to go down. This staircase would freak me out so much. I heard a ding! I heard a ding! Wrong button. Let's see what that thing does. It gives us speed. I get that. It's a Mercury's bandana. Does it just give us speed or the chance of attacking first? Oh, we got it. Magical bandana that increases the wearer's ability. But also its defense. Or their defense. Let's see how much it would do for us. Defense 127. And increases the agility. Does it show us how much? Agility 70. $85, so that gives us more defense and 15 agility. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. And 7 more defense. Can't really complain. Alright. By the way, how many likes do we have? Oh wow, we have, according to my YouTube, we have 3 viewers and 4 likes. So we're good. We're good. Alright, I think it was in here. Yeah, the seemingly empty room. 5 likes and 3 viewers. Even better. Even better. Oh, a bat flew by. I like that. But that's really cool. Alright. Don't tell me we fight as Munchie. Oh no, wait, a lizard! Oh! Okay, first of all, we see that the prince is in there, and then we chase the lizard to fall into the hole, so that he runs away, runs out of the room. Interesting! Hakuna Matata, exactly.
I simply cannot fathom why father would just accept my decision and stop trying to force me to undergo that ridiculous initiation. It's absurd to expect me to go to the royal hunting ground all on my own and defeat a lizard. A lizard. The name alone is enough to give me the willies. The world would be a much better place without them in my opinion.
That's a cute little gecko. Or kinda gecko, like geckos usually don't have claws. But the tail is and the tail and the eyes are definitely gecko.
Hmm? Is there something on my head? Ick, a lizard! What's it doing here? Get it out! Get it out!
I mean, understandable. If you're scared of lizards and one fell on your head, like I'm not. I mean, I'm scared of bigger spiders. Let's say it like that. Like small spiders, I can handle. But if a bigger spider, like a tarantula or whatever, would land on my head, or I'm scared, like scared of freaking hornets. I panic when I see a hornet. If one of those would suddenly drop on my head, holy shit. I would find it cool. Oh yeah, with the lizard, definitely. Spiders, not so much. Like lizards, I had a lizard once. When I was in Guatemala, I had an iguana as a pet. His name was Rumble. He was cute.
Poor Prince Shambles was seized by their soldiers the second he ran out of the room. Do you know what he said? That if only it wasn't for that lizard, he could have stood at least another 3 days in there.
Alright, now to find the throne room again, right? Again, how long do lizards live? Depending on the lizard, I think somewhere between like 5 to 10 years, and other species of them like probably like 20, depending on the lizard, definitely. Okay, this is not the throne room. Could not tell you, and I only had him while I was there, and then I let him go free once we went back home. So Rumble, to my knowledge, like I saw him off while he was still alive, so to my knowledge he never died. He was immortal, as far as I know. Okay. Because yeah, how long did I have him? I was in Guatemala like 6 months. I had him for probably 3 to 4, I would say. 3 to 4 sounds about right. Wow, that was easy. And then I let him go free once we went home, because the thing is, it's not an invasive species there. It's you get iguanas and all very cheap in Guatemala because they just live there. So letting him go free, letting him roam around didn't really hurt anyone or anything. How long has it been? I've been there in 2012, so 13 years, which means he probably doesn't live anymore, but last I saw him he was still alive, so I can assume he's going strong.
This is Prince Charles, the future king of Argonia.
He's immortal, exactly. It's basically what I always say. Every human being is immortal to themselves. Because you yourself will never know that you are dead unless there is an afterlife. If there is an afterlife, you will know that you are dead, probably. But if there isn't an afterlife, then you will never know that you are dead, which means to you yourself, you will always be mortal. Also, it is pretty much proven that people die, right? We know that. But everyone who's alive right now, every single person that is alive right now, has yet to be proven to die, right? Like, sure, I am a human being, so we can assume that I will die. However, this person here, have not yet died, which means we don't know if I will. That is an incredibly stupid, thought. But also, to yourself, you will always be mortal. And I love that idea.
What is all this, Father? Why are you wasting my time with this whiff-waff?
The whiff-waff.
They're going to protect you during the initiation. They will need to know who you are.
Initiation? Who said anything about the initiation? I don't recall agreeing to that. I hate lizards. How many times do I have to tell you?
Listen carefully, Charmers. Enough is enough. I am aware of your aversion to the initiation, but it remains your duty to complete it.
ZBS boy, is that a threat?
You won't be able to marry Princess Medea until you prove your worth.
Well, I don't care about getting married anyway.
You're making a mistake, Charmers. I hear Princess Medea is, well...
A horse!
Va! Boom! You understand what I'm saying. Reconsidered.
You can leave me out of this, thank you.
Anyway, my son, do you realize what people say about you behind your back?
Did the game just flash us with fan service? Yes. Over and over.
This is your chance to prove yourself. To show the world you are a man. These people can assure your safety. Well, Charles, do you accept?
This scene is so funny with Jess in a bunny suit. I believe you. Because in this cutscene, she would stand there with the bunny suit, right? Damn.
Yes? Wait, no. I mean, oh, I don't know.
Chef Jill, you're truly a mad lad. I mean...
I heard a yes. That's my prince. I'll ensure that everyone believes you're doing it on your own. You will leave now. Hide yourself in the wagon at the city gates and await your bodyguards.
Right now?
Chancellor, accompany Charmels to the gate. The prince is leaving for his initiation. Summon the royal guards. The prince must have a fittingly ostentatious send-off. Remember, he is leaving on his own.
It shall be as you wish, Your Majesty.
Wait! I'm not ready yet!
Come here, you.
I wish you luck. And remember, your mission is top secret.
The toppest of secrets.
Charmels will explain the details of the initiation himself. Fulfill my request, and you have my word that the magic mirror shall be yours.
Great. I think we're gonna keep going. We're gonna do the initiation. I think, yeah. It's gonna be a bit longer than 2 hours, but I think we should be good, right? So, the prince now wants to do it, or kinda, because he heard that Medea is, and I, what's the word I'm looking for? I quote, that she is boom. But currently she is a horse. I quote, yeah, thank you, brain doesn't work. Brain no workies. Alright, we're just gonna keep going with medicinal herbs. Because that just works. Where brain? Brain gone. Brain long gone. It's so weird. I slept quite well today and yesterday. Slept through, like, woke up by myself and all, and still things are not looking good for me. I'm just... I'm getting old. Well, for some freaky people, she is still va-va-voo. We don't talk about those freaky people. Like, we don't kink shame here. But if your kink is horses, we do. We do definitely kink shame. A lot. Bestiality is not a kink. It's atrocious. But whatever. Let's talk about something else. This man, who is also va-va-voom in his own regards. We're gonna go safe. Then we're gonna go talk to the Chancellor, who brutally pulled the prince to the city gates. Let's talk about pasta. Sure. I like pasta depending on how, like with what. What I personally don't enjoy is like what many people like, pasta with just some oil and maybe some salt or whatever. Because I don't really care for the taste of pasta itself. Pasta is just a great vehicle for good sauces, in my personal opinion. Do we plan on continuing? Yes. What is your thoughts, like all of your thoughts on pasta? Do tell. let's see and let's talk about pasta is love, pasta is life. Understandable?
Future of Agonia lies in your hands now. Please make sure you don't let us down.
Where was I going again? Pasta talk incoming, y'all. I like pasta with cheese, with meat, with chicken, or perhaps some carbonara, which... Oh no, carbonara isn't necessarily cheese, right? It's cream. Ayo!
Stinky wagon is far too small for me.
I was expecting that he would run off to the side.
Maybe I could stretch my legs if you got rid of that worthless pot.
Hey,
Good grief! What's that? What kind of people are you traveling with a freak like that?
Here, Grandad. You'd have bitten my head off if I said something like that. I'm a king, you half-witted twat.
Come a little closer. Look at us. Don't you see? Can't tell him his fiancée has turned into a horse. Much better to keep the truth a secret for now. Make sure everyone knows to keep it under their hats. Prince Charmless! What is our destination?
It's Charmley, you clot. Just head east. Eventually we'll come to the royal hunting ground. That's where the initiations... Oh, and before I forget...
we received some lizard humor?
This vial contains a powder that masks human scent. You must sprinkle it on yourselves before we enter the royal hunting ground. Argon lizards are very sensitive to smell. If they get wind of our unmasked scent, they'll run away. In other words, we've got to smell like lizards to fight lizards. I'm supposed to be doing this by myself, so I shall be staying in the wagon until we arrive. I'll alight upon arrival, and we shall then proceed on foot. Now get a move on, you lazy rascals!
Does he have to get there in one piece? Haha, One Piece mentioned, I get it. But does he have to get there, like, without any wounds? Is basically what I'm trying to say. If he comes back, like, bruised a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Alright, too stunned to move. We're gonna run away, because we only want to fight the lizard now. Okay, he said just head east, right? To the royal hunting grounds. And said Best Boy likes the noodle-looking pasta. That's... yep. Personally, I'm a fan of the spiral pasta, because it's fun. Makes for a good way to get more sauce on it. Alright. Where do we think... I think we're just gonna follow them. Want to sleep, but the sky is still blue. Dabba dee dabba die. Or dabidi dabby doo. That as well. True, yeah, it's not even dark yet. That's so nice. Alright, how about some more medicine? Oh, come on. Same thing. Just gonna make more of that and then make that into the stronger medicine. It's just the usual, right? Yeah, like I said, usually I strive for like 2 hours of streaming. But we're basically, we have a goal right now, and that is the lizards. Or the lizard. And we can't get away. Too bad. Damn, 35 damage. Alright. Screw it. Let's murder them. We should be strong enough to kill him pretty easy, or relatively easily. Damn. Those guys actually take a hit from everyone first. I thought 2 or 3 people would suffice, but no. No, we're not strong enough for that. I mean, without abilities, because with abilities we would probably have done it in like... probably like 3 attacks then. We got cowpat and plain cheese. Yay, I guess. Alright. Do you tell us about the Royal Hunting Grounds? Royal Hunting Ground? Yes. Okay, great. Just follow the road, and then we should pretty much be there. I guess. Probably. Maybe. Hey, King Cure Slime! We have to fight them, because I love... Just look at that gob. Love that guy. And the Bungee Bunch. Bungee Bunch comes out to play. Oh, okay. Our monster just doubled the attack of Haxilla. I was like, why would the enemy do something that doubles our attack? But it was the enemy that did that. Don't think that that gives us... Yeah, no. Mediocre at best in terms of EXP. But still, it's a King Cure Slime. I had to. Alright, do we assume that this... Oh no, wait, that's probably just where the river goes, right? Yeah, no. Gonna go to sleep now. Wish you a wonderful rest of the stream. Thank you, and have a good night, Jonas. Do we fight 27 enemies again? I don't think so. Okay, we have to fight now. I mean, we might have to. Oh, come on. Yes, do it, my last request. Okay, well, if Jonas wants us to do that, I think we don't call the team, right? I think we actually just go for the most amount of damage. We buff everyone first. Oh yeah, with her we would have to go for boom. But whatever. We can do that later on. This sucks. You may run into some metal slimes along the way to the hunting grounds. Oh, I would love that. Always love the metal slimes. Oh, come on. Drain magic. Yangus is cursed, but he's not cursed anymore. Okay, so clean sweep again. Yangus with the Axis of Evil, Jessica with Boom, and Angelo definitely with the mid heal on Jessica. Just immediately. Can we kill 2 or 3 of them? Yes, okay, 2. 2 is decent. One of them, at least one of them, will now call for backup. We know that. But wait. Okay. Even if that one calls for backup, we are good. Hell yeah. We only killed like 8 of them. H was the last one. A, B, C, D, E, F, J, H. Yeah, that's 8. Ahead lies the Royal Hunting Ground. Ain't that about a bitch? I mean, ain't that nice? We're gonna heal a little bit. Yeah, that should be good. Alright. These should be the Royal Hunting Grounds. They look... It looks gorgeous. Like... And we get surrounded. Damn it! Let's try that again. Nice. It worked. We're gonna heal once again. Alright. I think we just keep going, right? Until the story keeps happening. Till the prince stops us or whatever. But I mean, it would make sense that it's at the end of the road, basically. Oh no. Didn't work. Damn it. I don't like that. Ouch. Okay, great. Now, let's try that again, but first... Alright. We should be good. Now... This doesn't really look like the royal hunting ground, right? Oh, but probably through there.
Oh, if it isn't Prince Charmless, I mean Prince Charmles. I suppose you must be here for the initiation then.
Indeed I am, you uneducated bumpkin.
Oh, and who's this with you, eh? Last I heard, you royals had to go in alone.
They merely accompanied me here. They shall be accompanying me on the way home as well. I've instructed them to await my return just inside the royal hunting ground.
Oh, right you are. Well, I hope you have a good hunt then. I'm gonna be... Oh, no, you can't go like that. You won't get no argan art smelling like that, Your Highness. You'll have to cover that up with something.
I heard the ding! Don't care for the initiation, I care for the ding! Wait. Alright, and a strong medicine, and a strong medicine. And now... we shall go into the hunting grounds. I would assume like they will do the whole lizard scent thing themselves, right? Automatically. Okay, I have to do it myself. Sorry for that. We use the lizard humor to cover the party's scent. Scent of lizard fills the air. Well, we smell like lizards now. Let's murder some.
Brother, how dare it run away? Don't these lizards realize I want to get the tiresome chore out of the way and return to the castle? Come to think of it, the Chancellor said something about approaching them from behind, so as not to frighten them off.
So let's do just that. And probably slowly. Jackal Rippers. Yeah, let's fight, sure. I mean, these things look pretty deadly. Gotta say, they look pretty damn deadly, right? And they psych themselves up. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Yangus, kill one of them. Nope. Okay. But what about the Punchy Punch, though? I like that that always seems to, like, go first. Because now it doesn't matter if they're psyched up or not. They just gonna die thanks to the Punchy Punch. Ah, gotcha. Argent Lizard draws near. Will the little guy now do something stupid? I'm just gonna call the team. But he's probably gonna fuck things up somehow. Right? Because I don't think that it's just defeat that one lizard and that's it. That doesn't really seem right. The Bunchy Bunch is unimpressed. We don't care. By the way, wait, I gotta check something. First of all, we already had a bot on Twitch telling us to buy or wanting to get us to click a link. But today we didn't have a single person advertising or asking me if I have a Discord and if I want the channel banner or something like that. We got an Argon Heart. That was easier than I thought.
So, this is an Argon Heart, but it's so small. Looks like the Argon lizards aren't anything to worry about after all. We'll have to keep hunting lizards until we find one big enough to do justice to my heroism.
That makes sense. Stream isn't over yet. True,
This
true.
from a guy who runs at the slightest hint of danger. Don't make me laugh.
Where did you get the team? Teams are us? Nope. Yeah, kinda. Alright, so basically we now run around. We don't have a map. Okay. We're gonna run around and fight some Argon lizards. By which I mean we just find some Argon lizards and then the Bunchy Bunch takes over. I mean, it looks really nice here, gotta say. Also, I like those Argon lizards. Killer moths, on the other hand. Not a huge fan. But anyway, let's just do it, why not? Just multi-attacks and see. I mean, they are moths, right? How defensive can they be? Also, not a whole lot of damage. That's what I was anticipating, like just being poisoned by moths. That makes sense. But yeah. Exilial and the other two are gone. Nope. Yeah, okay. We're gonna heal Jessica after the fight. Right now, that is. But 400 something EXP, that's actually pretty good. Now we squelch Jessica. I really said that. That was a thing that I said. Is one of you a disguised monster?
I say, Renegade, show me what it is you've got there.
Pumpkin.
Well, well, a salamango, eh? The Chancellor said that Argon lizards absolutely adore these. A sleeping lizard will wake up at the slightest whiff of one, apparently. I suppose that's proof enough.
Alright, so we take one, go to that
Sleeping wizard over there.
Why would we want to wake it up? Ah, okay, I see. We can't get over there, but if we throw that on the tree stump, it awakens, jumps over there, then we can fight it, right? Something like that. I love our stance. I love how I really like the animation. That it's not just the same. What the heck? Oh, okay, that was automatic. That was supposed to be like that.
Look, there's one. An Argon lizard. It's sound asleep too. Now that, Renegade, do you suppose you could lure it out somehow?
What? How? What? Oh, okay. Wow, that is stupid. That is absolutely stupid. I had the solution, but when the cutscene triggered, it automatically got rid of the thing that I needed. So now I gotta get back and find another one. Like, why? Why? That's stupid. Go, Bunchy Bunch. I got the Bunchy Bunch in the monster arena. Or, I got a team in the monster arena and the Bunchy Bunch on my journey, on my travels, found all of them. And I named them Bunchy Bunch because you know why. Said Best Boy, you know why. They look like Savage Saiyans. True? Kinda? They also look like Ganon. Kinda. Angelo leveled up. Yay! Pig Saiyans. Learns a new spell, Full Heal. Yes! Now if only he would learn Multi-Heal. That would be so nice. Okay, now we try that again. We take one of these things, we waddle over there, and this time we place it where we want to place it, and we don't throw it away just because there's a cutscene. That tells us that we need those things. Like, that is really stupid. That is absolutely stupid. Arg arg. Arg arg indeed. And you know what we do? You know what we... Oops. You know what we do. We let the Bunchy Bunch do the talking. Because they're just stronger than the rest of the team is the thing. They're not good at multi-targets. But other than that, they're just so much stronger than the rest of my team. It's so much stronger. They are. Especially the statue. So damn strong. Talos. Like, no one in my team does 121 damage. Yangus sometimes. Also, they have so much more health than my team. Argon Lizard is defeated. When they said we would have to destroy some... defeat some lizards, I thought like 1 or 2 big ones.
No, this is no good either. We need to find a bigger one. The only way I'll get the respect I deserve is by returning with the biggest Argon heart the world has ever seen. So, we're going to keep going until we find one big enough to take back. Do I make myself clear?
Can we punch him? Like, we're still helping him. We're still helping him and all, but we could punch him. He sounds like Cartman. He really does. Holy shit, he really does. It's a classic, like, I'm the prince and I'm amazing and you do what I say, because he got pampered all his life because he's a prince. But still. Alright, it's probably, like, let's face it, the Argon Lizard that we're looking for is probably on top. Mom, bathroom. Exactly. It's probably on top of this hill or whatever. It's the biggest one, and it's probably a bigger fight than just a regular one. Okay, nope. Nothing here. Interesting. I hope... Oh, wait. What's over there? And yes, I heard the ding. Alright. Alchemy pot, we got some better stuff. Hell yeah, special medicine. The good stuff. Now, let's do some more. I hope we don't have to go get one of the lure things and bring it all the way up there, because that just sounds like a hassle. There is a bag on that tree in the middle of this lake. Weird. But yeah, we definitely need to go. Oh yeah, those are caves and all. There's definitely a bigger boss here, right? Because I kind of don't think that it's just okay to defeat like 5 regular Argon Lizards and then you suddenly find a bigger heart or whatever. I would assume that we fight like a proper tall one. Is there a way to get over there? Yes, there is. From the other side there. Okay, we need to see if we can get over there later.
Now this is an order, renegade. Lure that lizard out for me immediately. Alright, at least they give me the lure right now. We don't have to go all the way back. That's good. Enemies are too stunned to move. Now the thing is, I think, could be wrong, but I think even if they're too stunned to move, there is a chance that you still can't escape. Alright, I'm just gonna, like... Let's see if that does anything. Yeah. But are we fast enough to just go down there? Here's the question. Oh, yeah, we are. Arg. It ate, it fell asleep, I understand. They just like us, for real, for real. And the bungee bunch. Hell yeah. Oh no, they are poisoned. Not the bungee bunch that heals automatically after each battle. Nah. And with that, we defeat... Oh. We defeat... the Argon Lizard, right now. Told you. Argon Lizard is defeated. We receive some levels. Renegade's level increased to level 26. Yay! 5 skill points, that's nice. We put those in spears, of course. I think we need 4 more. Definitely not enough, right?
No. This won't do. It isn't big enough to impress Father or anyone else, for that matter. If only there were some more Argon lizards, then we could fight them all and see if we got a bigger one. But those bothersome lizards keep running away and hiding when they see me coming. I'm just too intimidating for my own good.
Oh!
Someone's pleased with himself. How much longer have we got to babysit this sissy?
Anyway, I'm hungry now. Servants, the day's hunt is over. Find level ground and prepare a campsite for my night's repose.
Sure. If we can save here... Or is this already the next day? I don't know. But if we, like, camp here and we can save, then I'm gonna end the stream there. Do you want to save the game? Nope. Okay. Oh, you little piece of shit.
Come on, giddy up. Do as I say.
Oh, okay, let's punch him. Let's clobber him. Let's send Yangus after him.
Stupid beast.
Prince, please restrain yourself. Medea is... I mean, my horse isn't accustomed to being ridden. Come on now. Down from my horse at once, you fat oaf.
Shut up.
Punch him.
I'll show you how to break in a horse.
Someone tackle him down.
Stupid animal. Maybe a little pain will teach you.
Oh, tackle him down. Throw him to the lizards.
Calm down. Stop bucking. Stop. I'm going to fall.
And now gang up on him and kick him while he's down.
You stubborn beast. You should be honored to have a taste of my crop. I'll teach you some proper respect for your rider.
That's my horse. Stop this at once. I simply cannot allow you to harass her any further. If you must strike something, strike me instead.
Throw out the whole prince, exactly.
So, the horse is that important to you? Fine. Your wish is granted. Prepare to accept her punishment.
Oi, Gav! We got one! We got one!
Too bad that Yangus wasn't here. Yangus would have, like, a clotheslined that kid. A piece of shit there.
Picking me now. I mean, I was picking me some flowers when I saw it. A blooming giant.
And now we have the boss fight, and all is forgotten kind of because of the boss fight. Damn it. I wanna...
Did you hear that? It's the cry of an Argon lizard.
I don't wanna help him anymore. I wanna just leave him there on his own.
Forget the stupid horse. We've got to catch that lizard.
Alright, we help him, and then we beat him up. This little piece of shit. There. Fucking prince kind of asshole. Ooh, that's a big one. Like, imagine, now with the initiation. Will you run away from me? I mean, you are basically a big one. Okay, no. With the whole initiation thing, he is now gonna be worthy being a king, which means he is gonna become a king or worthy of being a king without having learned anything. Right, piece of shit garbage kid there. Let's start with the Bungee Bunch and see where things are going. I could have started by lowering the enemy's defense first, because the Bungee Bunch won't do enough damage. I know that already. Because it's a boss fight. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if that thing calls for backup and just calls for another, like, small Argon Lizard. But with the Bungee Bunch, we're just doing the most amount of damage that we can right now. Talus's attack power is doubled. That's what we like to see. There's only, like, 2 more attacks? 1 more attack? Before they... stop that. Attack power is doubled. That's great when this is their last round. Second to last round? I don't remember when I got them. I think 1 more, right? Nope. Yeah. So good thing that that thing increased its own attack in the last turn without doing anything. Whatever. We're gonna go with the multi-thrust. Yangus is gonna go with the Helm Splitter to reduce that thing's defense. Angelo definitely wants to buff everyone. Just see that we have way higher defense. Yeah, that's a bit of a difference in damage. That's gonna... oh, okay, that's not as much damage as I thought it would be. But defense is decreased, that's great. Multi-thrust again. Yangus is gonna try with Parallax. Jessica is gonna go with Lashings of Love. Both can paralyze enemies. And with him, we're gonna... I mean, of course we could try for Whack, but I don't think that works. I think we're just gonna buff again. Does it increase our defense even more? I think so. Nice. Actually dealing some damage. Yeah, increased even more. And now we're just gonna start like with Falcon Slashes and all. Ouch. That was with double defense upgrade. Do we have anyone who can lower someone's attack? Don't think so, right? I mean, we can try the Hatchet Man. If it hits, it deals immense amount of damage. But I think we're just gonna go for this. And Twin Dragon Lash, and here we go for Falcon Slash. Just the most amount of attacks that we can do basically in one turn. As long as its defense is down already. Still, it irks me that we help the freaking prince now. Because, I mean, I hope that it won't be, okay, we've done everything, now we can forget that the prince did that shit. I hope they, like... It actually, they don't give him the heart before, I don't know, he apologizes or something. I doubt that they would do something like that, but you know what I mean. We have, I mean, nah. Ooh, can accelerate. But then again, we already attack first anyway, right? Angelo will just heal himself. Why don't you use the prince as dragon food? Now that's a pretty good idea. As a human shield. A meat shield, if you will. Great Argon Lizard is defeated. That's good EXP. Not great EXP, but good one. Big Argon Heart. No one gained a level. Too bad. And it waddles away.
This is exactly what I needed. This will show father and his servants.
Now punch him. Take it away from him.
Now. Oh, Chamley, how wonderful. What a hero you are. They'd better. After all I went through to get it.
Okay, Jessica. Jessica will now shout at him, right? Also, I love that everyone says Charmels, and he's Chamley.
Servants, back to the castle.
Could someone please yell at that little fucker? Okay, it looks like you go there from around this area. Like, I would have assumed the way that Jessica kept talking about, like, the truth that this little fucker is an idiot. I was hoping that she would, like, now lash out, literally. Be like, hey, you stupid piece of... Why do you there? Oh. Okay, it's just a moth. It's a huge moth. Damn! Like, at least that big of a body. But for a second I thought it was a hornet. I mean, I would have heard it before I saw it if it was a hornet, but I mean, of course, window is open and the light is on. But damn, that's a huge one. But I gotta see how I get it out later. So if you see me, oh come on, if you see me a bit jumpy, that's because a moth will fly around here. Like, I'm not scared of moths. Obviously, they don't do shit. But it's just, if I'm concentrating, can you just let me leave? If I'm just concentrating on the game and suddenly something big flies next to me, then it's just, of course it's a bit shocking. All right. All right. We might wanna. We might wanna attack some of these enemies. Because our team is looking a bit all gangster till a moth pit build up. A moth pit builds up. Nice. Like I said, I'm cool with moths. It's just their erratic movements that just startle me from time to time. And also, I really don't like any bugs, doesn't matter if I am cool with them or not, to fly in my face or on me or whatever. Alright, that didn't do shit. You know what time it is. We need the Bunchy Bunch. Because the thing is, the Bunchy Bunch will take out 2 enemies, probably. Alright, maybe more. Maybe all of them. But even if they only took out 2, it would have helped quite a lot. Alright, that was easier than I thought. Okay. I mean, what I really like about this game is that most of the spells actually don't take a whole lot of MP. Like, you got heal, that costs 2, and you got mid heal, that costs 3. How much does the full heal cost? 6. So yes, that's like more. That's per definition double. But it's just, yeah. In other games, you have like this costs 20, the stronger version costs 30, or like 50. And then you got the full heal that costs 120 or... So in this case, 2, 3, and 6 is like nothing. Alright. We could probably right now just zoom back. I don't wanna, because I wanna see if we can go to that little island first. But afterwards we're gonna zoom back, and before we go to the king, unless it starts once we are in the town, I wanna go and save and end today's stream. The thing is, like I said, first of all, there is a chance. Okay, there's a mini medal in there, right? There is a chance that as soon as we're back in Argonia, yeah, that the story progresses, and also there's a chance that we cannot zoom here. Oh? Because the thing is, often it's a thing of, well, we maybe like we want to there's an event with the farmer outside or anything like that, and also we are in the middle of something, so we cannot zoom yet, but we can go to the Royal Hunting Ground. That's pretty cool. So unless something triggers right now, we go to the church. Okay.
Home at last. It feels like a lifetime since we left on our epic journey.
And no one punched him is the problem.
What's this? The flags are up. Oh, the bazaar is on. It must have started while we were away. I'm going to do a little shopping before I go back to the castle. Dismissed.
Grind for some money, tons of great stuff to buy. Alright. Is the hunting ground a good way to grind for money? Because one thing that I want to do anyway that we talked about is try and get a rare drop of the shark things. The dragon sharks or whatever they were called. At some point. Remind me, Jeff Chill, what was the rare drop called? What am I looking for? Because you told me back on Neo's gold golems. Oh, that makes sense. Gold golems is a good thing. Dragon scale from the sea dragon. Great. So those are two things that I will do. Probably off screen. I mean, we could do a farming stream technically. Would people want to see that? I don't know. I mean, I know if Jonas was still here, he would say definitely. But maybe I'm gonna do a farming stream like tomorrow or whatever, or otherwise I'll just do it off screen. We'll see. But I think that's it for now. And yes, I'm saving once again, just to be sure. Also, because now I can say, no, I don't want to continue the adventure. I have the knowledge for myself. Like, I see visibly, okay, I've saved. Hell yeah, Ravenswatch farming stream. No, said Bass Boy, no! Alright, anyway, thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye, take care all of you.